I'm looking at my stripe. It's $1 million.
What you do now is more kind of like an artistry.
For once in my life, I want to be able to just take like 3 months off and just be in dad mode. When you get to the thank you page, you want to stop them.
All right, guys, so we're here for another edition of Convos with Bishop. Bishop here, and man, I got someone here that is so special when it comes to this AI game, when it comes to this ebook game, when it comes to this marketing, automation, funnels, man. Just having a conversation with him prior to for only 30 seconds. I'm learning game already. We haven't even gotten to the conversation. That's the crazy part, man. Mr. Runway Billionaire, man. How you doing, sir?
I'm amazing,
My
bro.
G.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you coming through, man.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying, man?
I appreciate
having this conversation.
Absolutely.
So, I always ask specifically my brothers, from a scale to 1 to 10, you can't use 7. How you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm 20.
20, 25.
Yeah, I'm always amazing, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, like even when I talk to people, I'm like, yo, what's up? They be like, you good? I'm like, good is a default answer.
I got you.
Like, you woke up today, somebody would pay $1 million to have your problem. So I'm always amazing, bro.
Bro, I have a lot of people in my circle, or my people that I know that are from Philly, and I feel like you're kind of like the cooler, calmer version of a Philly nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I asked you, I was like, you good? I was like, because like, but I knew you from, like, I knew that you were from Philly, but like, I just know a lot of high energy, like people like Gilly, Wallow,
Yeah,
Gage. They activated.
We definitely
But like
activated.
you know what? At first when I saw you, and I was like reading you, I was like, you get like more of like a Cali vibe.
Cali vibe?
Yeah, more LA, more chill, all that. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely on the energetic side.
Okay,
though,
got
for
you.
Sure. Yeah.
Got you, man.
Sure.
Nah, man. So yeah, definitely. So really from Philly, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool, man. So like what I like to do, man, is before we get to the nitty-gritty, man, I really like to get like a little bit of your backstory as far as like how that you became, you know, the Runway Billionaire, the man that you are today. So, you know, the floor is yours.
Well, for one, you already know I'm Philly born and raised. So anybody from Philly, you already know how that go.
Go Birds.
I don't think I gotta say that.
Yeah.
I think just being from Philly is just real authentic and just raw. Like, you could tell it from the people that you meet there, from the way that we talk, from the damn Eagles fans, you know what I'm saying? From the sports fans. Like, we just, that's what we are. But growing up, man, I feel like my story is one of those stories that resonate with so many people. One, because you have, you know, mom on drugs, pop wasn't there. We lived in a shelter when I was like 3-4 years old. So you have that element. But I think one of the things is, like, when I grew up seeing these things, it made me want the exact opposite. Like, I knew, like, my current situation wasn't my final destination. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, this is just what I'm going through right now. And I was always determined to just make something of myself. Like, I see the guys on the block hustling, they doing their thing. But I also see them getting locked up every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, dang, there's some good money in that, but it come with a lot of risk. So I was like, well, what could I do that's going to, you know, take me in the opposite direction? I ain't really rock with the sports like that. You know what I'm saying? Basketball, stuff like that. So I got into the art side of the things.
Okay.
And man, when I got in high school, I had my first tattoo when I was in middle school. I was 13 years old. My pop took me to get my first tattoo. And that really set the tempo for my entire life. Because when I got to high school, man, it was on and popping, man. Like, it was nothing you could tell me. It was one tattoo after another tattoo. And I was getting them by the time I got in 12th grade, bro. I had
You had it from top to bottom.
I dang near had full sleeves, bro.
Yeah. What was your first tattoo that you got?
My first tattoo was my name.
Okay.
Typical stuff. My pop took me to get that. And bro, after that, it was like that became an addiction. But it also became something that, you know what I mean, an industry that I got into. I had got my third tattoo was my tattoo on my face.
Okay.
So when I went to school, bro, they was tripping. They was like, oh, they was tripping. They was like, people telling me like, no, you ain't gonna be nothing. This is that and the third. So we cut school one day. And we went to some guy's house that tattooed. And I was always in the art. I always knew how to draw. So everybody that cut school, I drew all their tattoos. The guy that told me, the guy that was doing the tattoos, he told me I should tattoo.
Okay.
So I took that
Okay.
like LeBron James telling me I should play basketball.
Okay.
Like, the dude that's doing
Yeah.
it, like, oh, you doing podcast? No, bro,
yeah.
you speak good. You should do podcast. Like, bro, I took that like, like, yo, you should do this. So, bro, I went home, bro. I researched everything that I could research. And a week later, I was tattooing.
So, do you think that like your pathway when you were tattooing actually got into what you're doing now? Because it's what you do now is more kind of like an artistry. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
yeah,
bro, 1,000%. Because at the end of the day, that skill set. First of all, I'm doing something permanent.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely. I mean, you can kind of get rid of it, but like you kind of can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
like,
I feel you. Yeah, definitely.
I'm doing something permanently, so it's like, you know what I mean. The amount of detail and attention and focus that you got to put into that on a daily basis, it take a lot of mental focus to, you know what I mean, and discipline to be able to do that. So I feel like it helped me build up disciplines that the average person just wouldn't. Right. The second thing is like the conversations with the people that I would have, you know what I mean, every day. Yeah. Like you don't realize it, but it helps you coach a person through pain. They paying you to put them through pain, but it's also like I'm coaching you on how to get through this session because every person deals with pain different. So, bro, it prepared me for the next level of life that I was going to.
And then you're also sitting down with people for like 3, 4, 5 hours. What was the longest session you ever had with somebody?
Bro, I done had sessions where I done got to the shop, bro, at 11 and left at 7 in the morning. What? The next day, yeah, bro. That's why I said the amount of discipline that I had for that craft, you get what I'm saying? Like, those are the things that led me to being the youngest black tattoo shop owner when I opened my shop. Me being able to make $20,000, $30,000 a month as a tattoo artist, just me, my bare hands, because of that level of discipline. But bro, I done had sessions that was 18, 20 hours.
And then also on that standpoint, when it comes to like doing those tattoos, you get to learn about people and humans, more so than you would ever,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you gotta think it's already crazy, bro. Somebody paying you to put them in
pain. To put you through agony. You know what I'm saying? And
like,
listen, honestly, like I actually want a tattoo. I actually do want to do like a sleeve.
Yeah,
I've been thinking about it. I've been going back and forth. I'm 38 years old, so like I already got through in life not having a tattoo. So it's like maybe I shouldn't because it is also a flex being a black man not having tattoos. Yeah, but like, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of like, you know, half and half when it comes to that. Yeah, you know. But what I'm saying?
Also, like how you say, like people would definitely probably look at you different, right? I had these tattoos on me longer than I haven't at this point in my life, right? So when I had these tattoos, like that's also a thing. Like some people screw their face up. Yeah. Some people are just naturally drawn to me. Yeah. They like, dang, like bro, you interesting, like you know what I mean. So like I definitely think that it actually worked in my favor. And when we start talking about the marketing, I'll tell you how.
Well, we right here, baby. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, I want to know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so do you still have your tattoo shop or no?
Nah.
Okay, so what was next after the tattoo shop? You know, you were making $20,000-$30,000 a month. Yeah. So like, what got you into getting to what you're doing now? Because that's actually a profitable business, but you're not doing it no more. So what was the transition?
It's profitable, but it's super demanding, right? So like I was always marketing. So like anybody who know me, that follow me, that know me, bro, 10 years ago, I was doing advertisements on the back of buses. You know what I mean? I was advertising with Clear Channel on billboards and things like that. So a lot of people don't even know, like, I was a master marketer, you know what I'm saying, and a tattoo artist. I just understood how to market and how to tattoo because I always put 100% into everything that I did. So what that led to, yes, I was making $20,000, $30,000 a month, but I also own 4 other businesses on that same block that my
4 other businesses?
Yeah, I own 5 businesses on one block. So right next door to my tattoo shop, I owned a hair and nail salon. And then across the street, I had a lash studio. Then I had a barbershop down the street. And then I had an event space too. So I was making $20,000, $30,000 just as a tattoo artist, but I had these other businesses going. So again, like just me knowing marketing, I knew how to get butts and seats. So the real transition came when the pandemic happened because I had to sit down and not knowing how the world was going to open back up. I was like, yo, I gotta figure out this transition right now. Like if I don't figure this out now, it's never going to happen. Prior to that, yes, having 5 businesses, you know, it's good. It's some doing better than others. It's always a fire to put out. It's business, right? But I say that to say, like, right before the pandemic happened, I was in my mind, I was like, yo, I've been doing this tattoos for 15 years. You know what I mean? Like I was straight out of high school, right? Into tattooing. So I was doing it for a minute, making good money. It provided for my family, allowed me to travel, do so many things. But at the same time, I was like, bro, this super demanding. And I got 7 kids.
You have what?
I got 7 kids, bro.
Wait. Okay, I knew you had kids. What's up with the number 7 these days? I don't know, man. Like you like the 10 person that like tell me something about 7. Anyways, that's neither here nor there.
So when you text
7
me,
kids,
you like, bro.
Okay, now I completely understand. I'm thinking that you got like 1 or maybe 2.
I'm like, bro, I got the fam out here.
I was like, if you got the fam, you got the wife, you know what I'm saying, the queen, and then maybe a couple kids.
Yeah.
So you have all 7 sentient beings with you right now in Miami, including your wife.
Well, not all 7 with me.
Okay.
But I definitely got 5 with me right now.
Okay, minus 2.
Yeah, so you got to think, you know what I mean, traveling, just being on an airplane with 7 people, you know what I mean?
Bro, when do you, okay, I got to ask this. When do you find time for yourself?
I mean, you get better with time, but like I was saying, like when I was a tattoo artist, it was none of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was, I tat, I get off at 10, my kids in the bed, they sleep, I wake up, I take all of them to school in the morning, take me 2 hours. It's like I'm driving from Philly to New York. Like that's how long it take to drop them off. You know what I mean? And the next time I see them is when they waking up in the morning going to school.
Yeah.
And then, Sundays was a day that like I was like, yo, whatever y'all want to do on this Sunday, like I give them they one day. So that was my structure for, for a long time. But after you do that for so many years, they start growing up. And
what's your oldest?
my oldest would be 17 this year.
Okay. And your youngest?
My youngest is 5.
Okay.
So, like once they start growing up, you like, dang, like I really need to spend more time. You know what I mean? I really need to spend more time with them because I was raising my kids in my shop, raising my kids in my business. You know what I mean? Like, they be there with me, thugging it out. So, like, I was like, yo, I don't, like when my last child who's 5 now, like, I was like, yo, for once in my life, I want to be able to just take like 3 months off and just be in dad mode. Like I deserve that. My kids deserve that. I got a new baby coming.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to just focus on just being a dad, not have to rush and just go back to the bag.
Yeah, and then having those 5 brick and mortar businesses that you had, right, on the same block would actually, as you said, would give you the, like the profitability, like the revenue for you to actually, be able to provide for your family, but then like you're sacrificing so much as far as your time. You know what I'm saying? So like, do you think that your family kind of prepared you to actually pivot and market yourself differently to actually buy back your time?
1000%, bro. It actually, to be honest, like I can't take full credit because it definitely was my wife. Like my wife was really like the guinea pig to like set it off because again, I had all these businesses, right? Like I had the Lash Studio, and one of the turning points was we would do these classes, and I would like my space at the Lash Studio wasn't big enough, so we'd do these classes at the hair and nail salon, right? And we'll do them on Sunday when it was closed. And we just sell out every single time. Like we'll make 15, 20 grand just off a class. So we went from doing these classes once a month to doing these classes, once every other month to doing these classes once a month. So I told my wife, I was like, yo, because we started getting inquiries like, can y'all come to LA? Can y'all come to DMV? I was like, man, we need to put this online.
Yeah.
My wife's like, ain't nobody gonna learn this is that, and third online. I'm like, I'm telling you, we need to put this online. So it took her like a whole year to listen to me. So when she got pregnant with our last child, I was like, babe, I need you to have something that's gonna make you money. Yeah. Cause I'm about to take a break. I need, you know what I'm saying? I need something for you, like while you on maternity leave, like, you know what I mean? So, bro, that probably was like one of the best decisions that I ever made because she listened to me. So we took what we did hands-on in person, and then we put it into an online training, right? A certification program. And bro, we did our first webinar. She made $30,000.
$30K.
Yeah. I looked at her.
I'm doing something wrong.
I looked at her, and we was only selling a $500 offer. I looked at her.
But you had the upsells basically, right?
Bro, it was just
just straight to 500, and then
bro,
it was volume.
497, bro.
What?
And I remember our first webinar, she had 450 people in there. And I ain't had 450 people in the webinar at this time. So I'm like, oh my God, she finna be nervous. And when she got done, and I looked, I was like, damn, we made 30K. I looked at her and I was like, I told you. I was like, I told you.
Yeah.
And that was the moment I was like, everything need to be digital. And that was the day I went from brick and mortar to click and order. I was like, yo, I'm shutting all my brick and mortar businesses down. Everything going digital.
Why do you think people have such a hard time convincing themselves to do straight digital? Like, what do you think is the fear?
I think one is just not feeling like people are going to grasp the concept. Because for her, like, she's a hands-on learner. So, like, for her, it's just like, you know, she like, yo, I can't learn nothing from a Zoom call. And I'm like, but everybody don't learn like that. So I think just them, like, when you are a real hands-on person, I think it's hard for you to translate how other people are going to receive that through, you know what I'm saying, through a digital format. When actually it's probably better because they get to watch it at their own time. You could also still offer the, you know, hands-on experience as an upcharge. So it's so many different things, but I think like, yo, one of many is probably one of the best things that you could ever do for your business. Like when I was tattooing, like, yes, I was making $20,000, $30,000 a month, but I had to do it with my bare hands one at a time. I can't tattoo multiple people. But if I could get a bunch of people who want to learn the art of tattooing, and I could get 30 people to just want to learn from me, and I can do it in an hour and a half, and I already have a step-by-step program for them, man, it's like why not?
No, definitely, man. So after that, so like when you actually, so that was like your aha moment that you had right there, right?
Bro, like, I was telling her, I was like, because at that time, like,
and it felt good too because you had that affirmation, that confirmation from your wife as well. You're like, yo, let's run it up,
bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, do you know the electricity that was going on in the house?
Yeah, hey, listen,
you
man.
Know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I know you guys benefited way more than one. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised we ain't have another kid after that.
Listen, I would have done too. Like, hey, baby girl, hey, listen, we gotta go to the room.
I was
you know what I'm saying?
and again, like my wife always listened to my ideas and my concepts, but this was one that we was like, you know what I mean? She was like, yeah, I don't really know about this. Like she wasn't 100% on it. And I was like, see, I told you. And bro, in 9 months, she made $1 million off that offer. You know what I mean? So not only was it an aha moment, like, bro, I made my wife a millionaire.
Yeah, no facts.
You know what I'm saying?
So before we move forward, let's just stay right here real quick.
Let's do it.
So, bro, I've always said at the end of the day that the most important decision you can make is not necessarily your friends. It's not necessarily, like, it can be your business partner, but it's the person that you choose to lay next to every single day.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, man, when it comes to that, like, how important is that to have that supportive wife and also to be able to, you know, vet that type of person, you know what I'm saying, to actually do life with, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. Bro,
it's super important, and it's going to be one of the most important decisions that you make in your life. You know what I mean? It's who that person that you lay down with, who that person that you have kids with. Not everybody can coincide, you know, together. But you gotta have somebody that's like, all right, we out. You gotta have somebody that's supportive. You gotta have somebody that's watching your 6 when you looking at 12. Like you gotta have somebody, and somebody that's not a yes person. Somebody that's gonna tell you like, yo, like no, like that's not the path that you should be going down, but respectfully though. Like I remember it was that following year, right? In 2021. It was July. I woke up, bro, literally 5 years ago, like today. I woke up 5 years ago today, and I was like, I want to make $1 million this month. And bro, like I'm the type of person, like I wake up and I set a goal and I knock it out the park. And I did make $1 million that month. But when I made $1 million, no lie, bro. I tell this story all the time because like I feel like it's in sync with what we talking about.
Yeah.
But at 11:58, I'm looking at my strike. It's $1 million.
Cha-ching.
I'm like, dang. Like, we really hit the $1 million. 30 seconds after that, my wife come walking down the steps, and she say, I feel like you here, but you're not here. So I'm
what
like,
that mean?
No, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you what it means. Just because you in the house don't mean that you home. You know what I mean? So basically what she say to me is like, yo, like you here, but you not here. Like you're not paying attention to me. You're not paying attention to the kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? You totally ignore it. You totally ignore it. And again, like most females, and you know, most females, they'll be looking like, dang, you just made $1 million. It's
Yeah.
about to be up. I'm about to get G-Wagon up. Like, it's up.
Yeah.
But to have somebody that, like, to not care about the time and, you know what I'm saying, and the moments that we create, and to be like, yo, you ignored me all month, bro. Like, what's up?
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
I'll put it on your shirt, actually. Yeah, because it's kind of running up. There you go. Got you.
Yeah.
So man, this is crazy how things are lining right now, because the word of the month for me is discernment. And that right there, as far as having that moment between you and your wife, how she saw it, like, you know, from the outside looking in, and kind of seeing it from a 360 standpoint.
Yep.
She had the discernment to really, like, come to you with that feedback and also that criticism, rather than to be like, oh my God, yo, we up, you know what I'm saying? We got $1 million, we about to go crazy. Like, no. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
But hey, we also got to work on this too. And I think that, like, you know, flowers to your wife and also to your covenant, man, because to have that type of discernment, just to be able to see it from all angles, is a blessing from God.
It is, bro. It is. And, like, I let her weigh in on a lot of business decisions that I make. Like, I'm like, yo, like, I'm about to make this move. Do you feel like, you know what I mean? Do you feel like it aligned? You know what I mean? Because women, bro, they got instincts that us men don't have.
Yeah, they got that woman intuition, you know what I'm saying?
And they can sense stuff, and they can, you know what I mean, be non-biased. And my wife is very good at that. She's very good at be like, babe, like, I know you're excited about that opportunity, but I don't think that's the right move for you.
They just be knowing, dog.
And bro, I'm gonna say this. She don't be wrong.
She's never been wrong,
bro,
ever.
Bro,
in the years that y'all been together,
bro. Target on point every time, bro. She has not been wrong. And, like, I'm talking about, like, she'll say, like, babe, I think you should sit that one out. And I'm like, no, like, I got to do it because of this, that, and the third. And she, okay. And she'll let me go do it.
Hit your head on the damn ceiling, and then, like, you come back.
I come back. I'm like,
damn,
babe,
man, you right.
I'm like, babe, you was, you know what I'm saying, babe, you was right. You know what I mean? And but also, like, to respect me enough to be like, you know what I'm saying, not be like, oh, I told you so.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
No emasculating and stuff like that.
Yeah,
she
bro.
knows that, like,
Yeah,
you know, how to come to you.
Yeah, she's
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
you know, like, I'm glad you saw that. But yeah, bro, like, it's been a couple times where I
Yeah. And I feel you. I feel you. No, definitely,
yeah,
man.
And I still went with the move, and she was like, well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She definitely never wrong.
Man, that's great too, man, because sometimes, you know, when people are right and then you make a decision and then you come back, yo, I told you so.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
She just come back, hey, all right, baby, listen, let's just get back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? This is where we messed up. You know what I'm saying? This is not just you. This is the team. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, man. I need that in my life, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
You're going to get it, bro.
I'm 38, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully sooner than later, you know what I'm saying?
You're going to get it for sure.
So, okay. So let's move forward. Bro, you are master when it comes to this marketing. Master comes to this, you know, this sales funnels. And also too, you know, it's been about maybe 5, maybe even 6 years, give or take, when it comes to this, the wave of AI. So, you've always been great at marketing, but when AI was introduced, how did that change your life?
Man, it changed my life because it changed the team life. You know what I mean? So, like, when AI got introduced, like, so just to be transparent, like, 90% of my team is over in the Philippines. So, you know what I mean? We got 18 staff members right now over in the Philippines. So, like, you know, a lot of people was laying off, and I was like, no, we laying on. Like, we add in the AI, and I want everybody to use AI. And I saw this clip from Eddie. Shout out to Eddie Malouf. I saw this clip from him, and he was like, he gave his team, like, yo, go find 5 AI tools that can expedite your productivity and your tasks, and then come back to me with it, and we gonna instill it in the business. So
we're not replacing, we enhancing.
We enhancing, because if for one, you know, like, if anybody know about the VAs, virtual assistants in the Philippine team, like, you already, you know, saving on costs, right? Like, costs, like, you know. So I was like, yo, if I could get them more productive for what I'm paying, it's game over. So we implemented this rule, AI first. Like, how can we implement AI first? So it was a super game changer. Like, you know, just taking the staff from, you know, a certain level of productivity to pushing it up to getting more out of the people that I already had. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if it's taking you 3 hours to write those emails, and you can write those emails in 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Just leveraging AI, because we figured out, you know what I mean, how to take all the emails that you wrote and put it in the structure to where though it could spit it out like that. That's what we doing. And I'm not I'm not penalizing you for that.
Yeah, no facts.
I'm gonna reward you for that, because now we could get more done. So it's definitely been there. The fact that I could go, because I'm an executor, bro. So I could go from ideation to execution super fast.
Okay.
I could think of something, and then I'll have a funnel and a product up tonight.
Really?
What?
Okay.
Bro, I had that thing sold before it's done. You hear me?
Okay.
So a lot of people don't know, like again, like once you build up your platform and you got an audience, right? Like even if you somebody new, like you could pre-sell a thing. iPhone do it every year.
Really?
They pre-sell an iPhone.
Oh, that's
Them
a fact.
things don't
That's
be
a fact.
ready when they do the,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, in September when they do the, you feel me? They pre-sell an iPhone. So like when I look at business and I look at models like that, I'm just copying what the big dogs doing. If Apple pre-selling their stuff and they doing it through a presentation or a webinar, guess what? I'm gonna have a webinar. I'm gonna pre-sell it too. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times I was pre-selling things before it was, you know what I mean, essentially done. One, to validate the offer. Two, to get it out there and to make money before the product is even done. Like I did it with my son. My son had a book. He been a self-published author since he was 5 years old. When he turned 5 years old, we made him a book. He didn't even have a book, bro. He had a sales pitch, and I had a Cash App. I put a video up on him on my Instagram. He said, "Hi, my name is Madden. I'm a 5-year-old entrepreneur. I have a book called I Could Do Anything I Put My Mind To. It's only $20. Will you support me today?"
We already know people supporting that. Just out for that. Yeah. Like,
bro, I had $18,000 in Cash Apps in that day. We took that money. We went and fulfilled the book and sent everybody that book. In the pandemic, bro, $20, bro. In the pandemic, bro had me at the post office for a week straight, mailing out books, bro. That's how many orders that we had, bro. And he was generating 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000. You know what I mean? Consistently every month, just off of that book.
so when people actually have those type of, my brain. Hold on.
My brain.
Nah, you killing it right now. Okay, so when it comes to a person like you that is obviously the master marketer, right? And another person that has the same product as you, but is not necessarily making the bread that you can, right?
Yeah.
What are like the mistakes that they're making as far as like not being half of the marketer that you are?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I love that you said mistakes, because a lot of people, they like, oh yeah, here go the play, here go the hack. And a lot of people like, yo, you could run the play, but you probably gonna miss some steps, right? Or you could use the hack, but you probably gonna not have it set up the way it need to be. So here's why me and all my students make more money than a lot of people who got products. They ain't even the best marketers. They got systems.
Okay.
And a structure.
Okay.
So I'll give you some game real quick. Here's how I make more money than a lot of people, right? One, most people think, oh, I'm just selling an ebook. I'm not selling an ebook. I'm selling a customer journey. The airline is $1 billion industry, right? And what is their product that they sell? You tell me, what's the product that the airline sell?
Them going from point A to point B.
A ticket, right?
A ticket.
To a destination,
yeah, to
right?
a destination,
That ticket is only going to be from X, Y, and Z to X, Y, and Z, depending on where you're going.
Got it.
But that's not all they sell. They upsell you with the check a bag. They upsell you with the pick a seat. They upsell you with the Wi-Fi. And if you want Spirit, they're going to try to sell you the oxygen too. But when you get to the end of the customer journey, they're going to ask you, do you want to book a flight in a hotel? Why does every airline have that customer journey? It's because they know how to make more money while the wallet is already open. So when I was selling ebooks, I wasn't just selling the ebook. What was I selling? I was selling a customer journey. What else are you going to buy? I think about it like Walmart too. When you go to Walmart, you ain't never just go in there. And
I never go to Walmart and buy one friggin' thing, bro. It's always get in the cart. You know what I'm saying? And be like, all right, bro, let's spend like $1,000.
You like, all right, I ain't gonna push a cart in this joint.
Yeah,
but you always end up needing a cart. So, and you always end up on the other side of the store for some reason, right? So when I say that, when you get to the checkout at Walmart, you got what they call impulse buys. That's the snacks, the candies, the soda. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's those things.
Okay, yeah.
Bro, those things make hundreds of millions of dollars. Those little aisles, as seen on TV, they make hundreds of millions of dollars. So when I make ebooks, bro, I'm making an ebook. I'm making it into a bundle where it got videos to go with the ebook. So now you feel like you getting more than what you paid for. I'm giving you an order bump. An order bump is like those impulse buys. So I'll give you an example, right? If I did credit and my ebook was how to get 30K in funding in 30 days, right? That would be my ebook. I will also make a video modules that break it down that go with the ebook. Now you're like, shit, for sure I'm getting that.
Yeah.
Then I would have an order bump, something that you could just click and just add on, right? So that might be, here go 20 banks that do no PG lending. Give me an extra $20 for that. So now I had 27 for the ebook bundle, another 20. So now I'm at $47.
Yeah, 47.
Everybody going to add that 20 lenders. No, like, cause they like, yo, I want to know the 20 lenders. Why? Cause you're gonna show me you're gonna show me the process of how to get 30K in funding in 30 days. But then you're gonna give me the banks to go with it. I'm taking that. So now every person, I'm gonna have a high take rate on going from $27 to $47. Now I'm damn near at $50. Bro, how many of those do I gotta sell a day to make $300? You feel what I'm saying?
Just that extra step, you're just literally making almost double of what you would have made if you didn't do that.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're going crazy right now.
So now I got a 6-figure business off of what? 6 sales a day. Bro, that's not hard. That's not hard when you posting every day. That ain't hard when you running $5, $10 Facebook ads. Like, it's not hard to get people to go to that website as long as you gotta have a good product though.
Yeah.
But you also gotta have a good customer journey. Watch this.
Okay.
Right after they check out with the 27 and the $20 order bump, I take them to a secondary page. That secondary page is called an upsell. That upsell, I sell them pretty much the next level or another mini training. I want you to think about this like a little boot camp. Like, all right, I gave them the sauce right there. They got a list of the lenders. What else could I give them? I give them a mini training showing them like how to structure their credit profile for funding. I'll get them another mini training on how to fill out the applications. You feel? So now they got these videos of me doing this stuff, right? So now they like, bet I need that. We'll just charge another $150 for that. Now here's the good thing about this page, right? This is why I make all the money. So y'all better watch this. This is my camera. Y'all better watch this.
Pay attention.
On this upsell page, it's called a one-click upsell page. So all they have to do is click a button, and they will automatically be charged $150. They don't
just trying to put in their credit card. They don't even got to do none of that.
They don't got to re-enter it. All they got to do is click it. They could click yes or they could click no. If they click no, they go to a downsell page. On the downsell page, guess what? I'm selling them the same thing. Instead of for $150, I'm selling it to them for $97. Like, you get a discount. So imagine you in the store, you like, you know what I mean? How much is this? They like $150. You like, and they walk out. They like, oh, no. I make it good for you. I'll give you better price. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So on the downsell page, they get to do the same thing, but they just get the opportunity to get it for cheaper, right? Or I give you a hack on the downsell page. We'll make it $300. So now what do people do? They're like, what? It was $150 on the last page. I'm gonna hit back. I'm gonna go back and charge.
Yeah.
So then we take them to what we call, when I said the airlines got the, hey, book a flight in a hotel. That's the thank you page. You got your ticket, you pick your seat, you check your bag, you got everything that you need for the trip.
Yeah.
But now we on the thank you page. Thank you page for online entrepreneurs is the most underutilized page.
Okay, so wait, hold on, real quick. So it's not that I did not know about this, okay? But it's just the way that you are literally saying it, it's clicking now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got away with words, bro.
I appreciate it.
You definitely got away with words. You got to get the gab, bro. Like,
that's
for
Philly.
Real. That's Philly shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's Philly. That's Philly shit for real. But this really shows the way of how human psychology is. So, for instance, man, it's always, you're right. It's always about the customer journey, because if you would have came up to one page, $500, pay for this, you'd be like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, why am I just, because like you're not taking them through those steps and the experience and then the walkthrough. And then like, hey, listen, here it is. This is $27. if you add this is $50. Now, by the way, we have another thing right here that actually be giving you more value, more implementation. It's $150. So it's like, other than just like you trying to go out just for the home run, you walking with me base to base to base to base to get to that home run.
1000%.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. Like, I'm walking them through the success that they already know that they want. Now, when we get to the thank you page, here's what we do. Because videos go on all of those pages, right? Like, just think about the video as the receptionist at the hotel. You go to that person to check in. That person tells you where the elevator at, what room your floor is on. You know what I mean? Like, that person checks you in. So every video on all of those pages literally walks people through the process. Then when they get to the thank you page is like that receipt.
Yeah.
When you walking out of Walmart, they check it at the door. That's the thank you page. So when you get to the thank you page, you want to stop them and be like, yo, first of all, I want to thank you for your order. Congratulate them, because most people don't, you know what I mean, essentially make it through a whole customer journey, right? So you congratulate them, and then you give them an opportunity to book a call with you, right? Now, I always say more conversations, more compensation. So the more people I get to talk to who already paid me, the more I can find out what their issues is, and I could also upsell them. And this is where we sell them the high ticket at.
Okay, because I'm now starting to, so I'm making it personal.
Yeah.
I'm now starting to like implement more. So I come from like luxury hospitality, you know, so I have my main business that I have is I own a, like logistics, VIP logistics. So anything when it comes to like, you know, VIP service, cars, yachts, mansions, clubs, private security. I opened up Story back in 2011. So now is like with my podcast and also my consulting / academy, I want to be able to like implement that hospitality type of like customer experience, because to make to amplify the experience. So like for me, this is brand new for me as far as like trying to add that customer journey. So like when I sent you that email, I sent you that email personally. You know what I'm saying? But I need to like, now I'm like, okay, I need to automate this stuff or like to make it more grand. Because when you told me, it's like, hey, listen, like, you know, where's the location for me to go to the shoot? I'm like, damn, like honestly, you should have been knew that. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of that stuff could be automated with AI, to be honest. Like,
let's talk more about AI, man. Please.
A lot of that stuff, like, again, like when you mention AI, like those are the things, the repetitive things that you already gonna have to do. How do we automate? You know what I'm saying? You could go in ChatGPT right now and say, hey, Chat, based on my business, right? This is what I do based on my business. How much of this stuff could be automated? And bro, it will blow your mind to know, like, dang, I'm doing way too much manual stuff. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like emails could be automated, text could be automated, social media posts could be automated, social media creations and ideas and ideation could be automated, funnels could be built, ads could be ran. Bro, about 99% of your business could be ran with AI right now.
Here's my thing, and I think the reason why I have a little bit of pushback when it comes to that with me personally is because I come from a space of hospitality, right? And white glove service, like everything's hands-on. Everything's like, you know, like just making sure that I'm personally like handling things. But now, since I am really focusing on my concierge and also my academy, I want to be able to like build that where it's like I'm be able to scale. How can I still keep that white glove essence while still keeping AI? I mean, you're gonna school me right now again, so it's fine. It's all good. It's a mental. It's a limiting belief that I have. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, how can I still be that white glove service into this new realm and this new business that I have without just slapping AI on it and not being like the rest, if that makes sense, or not being cookie cutter? I think that's my limiting belief,
bro. That's exactly what it is. First of all, you can have an AI twin. You know what I'm saying? That look and sound just like you. And you can send videos to your clients. You can have one video that you send, that you create when, let's just say, they book with you. Hey, what's up? This B. Appreciate you booking. Listen, I cannot wait to take care of you. And you can have your team automate the name. So now it's like, dang, bro sent me a personal video like that, or a personal voice message. Like, you know, those could be things that could be, you know, just set up. You can have a list of emails and text messages that you want to have, like, okay, cool, based on my concierge service, these are all of the things that I would ask somebody Did they get to their location safe? Can you leave us a review? Do you need anything for tomorrow? Here go a list of services that I got. Same thing you did with me, bro, but just thinking like, how could this stuff be automated? And then also, what is the time that I want to send these out? Like you could literally have your text messages integrated with an AI agent and certain keywords that I text you like, hey, what's the location? Oh, my apologies, bro. Here go the location.
That could have been automated. That could have been automated.
It could have been 100% automated, bro.
Jeez Louise.
Also, DMs.
Like, okay.
Also, DMs.
Okay.
Like, you see a lot of people, like, utilizing, like, hey, X, Y, Z, comment this word, and I'll send you the link. Bro, can you imagine having to send 3,000 people a link manual? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's why ManyChat is incredible.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
But you could take it a step further, where these AI agents can have full conversations, where they could vet the client. Like when you got on the phone with me, it wasn't really like too much talk. I'm like, hey, bro.
Okay, yeah. Now let's get back. Let's get into it right now, bro. Because you know what? That fucked me up, bro. So I wanted to ask this question, but like, bro, you are the second person. Shout out to Stormy Banks, by the way.
Shout out to Story. That's my dog.
Oh, yo, I'm interviewing her next week.
That's my dog.
Bro, okay, listen. I felt kind of offended that you didn't want to like.
We the same sign too. So
okay,
yeah,
what are you?
I'm a Taurus.
Okay, I'm Sagittarius.
Yeah.
So
it makes sense.
December 1st. So, bruh, when I had the conversation with you, right? We hopped on the call. Okay, cool. That was like literally like 5-6 minutes. You were like, all right, listen, like honestly, I already know what I want. But the thing is, no, actually, did we hop on the call? Yeah, we did hop on the call.
We did.
But then also too, like, you just wanted to just see, you know, the package or whatever, but like for me, I'm always about customer service. I'm always about like, hey, like, you know, like, let me walk you through this. You're like, honestly, bro, just send it to me and then, you know, cool. And then I'm gonna sign it up for it. That was the same thing with Stormy. Stormy, I didn't even talk to her.
That's how we that's how we rock.
You know,
the only real reason why I got on the call is because I respect people's process. And then also like when I'm looking to work with somebody and I go through their process, I also could give you, you know what I'm saying, information on how you can, you know what I'm saying, take it to the next level. Yeah.
It's what was that meme where it's like $500, man, you know, this investment I'm about to make for $500, like, you know, this, I really feel like this is going to be something that's going to be good, but I hope it works and everything else too, rather than like the other client be like $500K. Hey, listen, invoice sent, paid, love to work, looking forward to work for you. We're looking forward to work with you. Different energies, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how did you get to that though, that level? Because that's a lot of trust that you need to have within yourself and trust within the person that you're potentially doing business with. Because you don't know me from a hole in the wall. So it's like, but obviously you clearly did some type of vetting and some type of research for you to want to have this conversation with me. So like, what do you need to do to actually have that mindset shift on like, not necessarily like knowing when to push and pull and to, but I don't even know what I'm asking, honestly, because I'm just like, because I'm trying to see, like, how do you get to that level where, like, okay, you get that trust, you do that business, rather than like having that whole entire process of the conversation.
I mean, it comes from you know, definitely multiple failures. You learn from your failures. You know what I mean? And I'm a person like, yo, let me get the failures out the way. But what you don't know is, bro, I just hopped in ChatGPT. Give me the top 20 podcasts in Miami.
And College Bitch was on there?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. Okay, listen, bro. What?
Yeah.
Man, that makes me feel good.
So it gave me the podcast. It gave me the names of the podcast, and it gave me the Instagrams of the podcast. And then I had my assistant who got my login to my page reach out to everybody. Hey, I'm gonna be in Miami this date. This is that and the third. And you know, some people respond, some people didn't. Some people I actually had their number, and I could just, you know what I mean? Oh, I know that person. I could hit them up. You know what I mean? So like AI not just good for just like, I don't know if y'all know, but it's more people typing in ChatGPT than they are Google last month. You dig what I'm saying?
The top 2 searches is ChatGPT as far as just finding out anything versus Google, and also TikTok. 40% of Gen Zers are Google searching in TikTok over Google.
Exactly. We did this.
That shit is crazy.
We did the same thing when we wanted to figure out what to eat yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
ChatGPT is going after every single job.
Yeah, bro. So it's like, you know, again, like, all right, who reply? What's the rate? Like, I need to find out first because I need to secure, you know what I mean, you know, my weekend. And then also, bro, it's just like, I trust myself. I know the value that I bring to, you know what I mean, to the situation. So for me, it's just like, I know what I'm going to do. Like I've done this before. I know what works. I know, you get what I'm saying? So for me, it's just, trusting myself. But I will say this, in order to be able to trust yourself, you got to get proof of concept. You got to understand, I got years and years of proof of concept from putting something permanently on people to, running campaigns and having successful campaigns and failed campaigns and understanding what I could do better. You know what I mean? So for me, like, I got proof of concept. You know what I mean? I have other podcasts that's sitting at 150,000 views, 200,000 views. So I know what's up. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know what's up. So for me, bro, it's just about, having that trust in myself. And then also, my first $1 million that I made, like, I think most people think like confetti gonna come out, balloons it's gonna be a parade. It don't work like that.
Got you.
I didn't even realize it till I hit 1.3 million. I'm like, oh,
holy
like
shit.
My team was like, yo, yeah. I'm like, oh, because I had my head down and I was focused, but I was putting all my money back into the business. And I feel like a lot of people, they get one good month and then they like, oh, it's time to go do some cool shit. Like, no, like, you need to take that one good month, and I use a formula called DDA. That's duplicate, delegate, and automate. So you need to know how to duplicate what you just did. If you had one good month, you need to know how to duplicate it. You did $20, $30, $40, $50,000 that month. Write down everything that you did so you could duplicate that next month. You should be able to replicate your results. If you can't, I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to trust yourself, because you're going to be like, oh, what am I doing wrong? You're going to be online looking at this person, this person, this person, and then I'm telling you it's going to get bad for you. So then you got to know how to delegate. Identify what you're not good at, and then delegate those tasks to somebody who can. That's why I got 18 employees in the Philippines. Those people are good at things that I'm not good at, more organized than me.
Dive into your strengths and also fend off your weaknesses.
Exactly. So I delegate these things out so these things could get done so they don't solely rely on me. And then I automate. Some of these things could be automated tasks. What a repetitive task that Runway got to keep saying. I'm not going to keep getting on a Zoom call saying the same thing with 15 people. Let me just get on one Zoom call, say it to all 15 people, and just, get smart. It out the way. Or could these things be answered through an email, a text, a Slack message, et cetera, et cetera? So that's my formula. And then what we recently just added last year was an E. So it's DDAE, eliminate. Some shit don't work no more. But we hold on to it because it was a play. It was a hack. That's why I talk about the plays and the hacks. It was a play with a hack. It worked one time, and that's all it was meant to do. And certain things that used to work is not working no more. You got to let it go. You got to eliminate it. So that's pretty much the framework that I go through. Is this something that I could duplicate? Is it duplicatable? Is it something that I could delegate out, or do it require me? Like, tattoos require me.
Yeah, no, facts.
I can't delegate. I can't delegate that out.
Bro, I'm not going to lie to you, and this is the reason why, too, that, I'm really focusing on like the podcast and those like the media stuff because, I've met so many people within my concierge, bro. I literally have like billionaires in my phone right now, right? But I can relate to you so much with the brick and mortar with the tattoo, because if I'm not doing the service, they're not fucking with nobody else.
Yep.
If you not doing the tattoo yourself, nah, oh man, come on, Maurice, you wanted me to, to get somebody else, like, come on, man, come on, Runway, like I need you. I'll pay you triple, double, quadruple.
That's why I feel like I had got to my ceiling in that business. I couldn't get no bigger because I don't got no more hands. I don't got no more time.
Facts.
And also it's just like, I understand brand, so I understand like, yo, people want Runway because I have a certain demeanor. I'm gonna talk to you a certain way. I'm gonna deal with you a certain way. When you come in, I'm already gonna have your design prepared. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm creating a whole experience where somebody else is just giving you a tattoo. I'm giving you an experience. Yeah. And that experience that I'm giving you, like, you could go pay more for somebody else, but still not gonna get it.
Yeah, facts.
So I'll put up, hey, my books is open, bro, and I get booked for 3 months. And now I'm locked down to a chair for 3 months. You dig what I'm saying? So
definitely. Where did the name Runway come from?
Bro, that came from just being in school and just, just being fly. So like, I ain't had the best of everything. So I had to make I had to make, like most people, I had to make the situation look good how I needed to look good.
No,
So I would go to school, bro, and I would have my uncle hand me downs, his sneaks, his clothes. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to the thrift store. You dig what I'm saying? And I'll make it look good. And like, oh, what's that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I always was able to get fly and be presentable, even when I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Even when I ain't had nothing. So while people had the regular, khaki uniforms, you get what I'm saying? Like we had it.
You had the fly.
I had a little sauce in my shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it was always about being fly, and
that's actually a level of marketing right there too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you was a marketer before you even knew that you were a marketer.
Bro, 1,000%. And like, I know that people, I did an experiment in 2019, right? So before I opened them businesses, like, cause I probably like 30K in designer in my closet, Balenciagas, Gucci, like, bro, I did that stuff for a long time. And I had a real moment, and I was like, yo, like, I own 30,000 in Gucci, but this stuff is not adding no value to my life. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, you know what? And also because I work so hard. Like, again, when you say, how you find time for yourself? My time for myself was going to the mall, grabbing some stuff, because you look good, you feel good.
Absolutely.
So I was like, yo, you know what? I'm not going to buy no designer this year. And every time that I feel like I want to go make a purchase, I'm going to put that money I'm going to invest that bread. And that's how I opened up 5 businesses, you know what I'm saying, that year, because I was taking my money that I would have, you know what I mean, initially spent. I went to Walmart, bro. Like, no lie, this documented.
Okay.
I went to Walmart, and I got a $23 pair of Avis sneakers. $23. They was black and lime green. No lie, bro. And, bro, I threw them on. I wore them like I would wear some Gucci's. And bro, the amount of people that I had walking up to me like, yo, what's them Balenciagas? Because bro, it's not about what's on you, it's about what's in you.
It's in you, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like I could and I always had that ability to I could take stuff from the thrift store and put it together and make it look like I got $10,000 outfit on.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like the aura that I present. You get what I'm saying? So bro, I went through that whole year wearing them sneakers. I went to like 10 countries in them sneakers. I'm like, yo, my sneakers been in more countries than some people. You know what I mean? But this was a $23 pair of sneakers. And it was a mindset shift for me, because it was just like, bro, you ain't gotta be designer and Gucci down and for people to, one, spend money with you. You know what I'm saying? 2, ain't no point of looking like you got it and you really don't have it. That's, you know what I mean? That's a whole nother story. But also it's like, people don't really give a damn. They don't care that much. And if they do, they probably working with you for the wrong, you know what I mean, for the wrong reasons. Like, if they care about your Lambo, they care about the jets, or they care about that stuff in order to work with you, they probably not your client anyway. Cause they're going off of, FOMO or shiny object syndrome.
Yeah.
People I want to work with the people who like, yo, can you give me the results? I don't want you to look at this and be like, oh yeah, Runway, give me the bet. No, this stuff I work hard for.
Yeah, no facts.
That's how I get my bag.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I want to show you how to get it. So that's ultimately like what it really, taught me.
I ain't gonna front. Putting in ChatGPT as far as like the top, 20 podcasts in Miami, I put a battery in my back. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That makes me I definitely understand.
So shout out to AI, because that's how we got here, bro. I ain't lying.
Shout out to AI.
Yeah, shout out to AI.
Okay. How do people get into the mindset of not being afraid to spend money to make money?
I mean, let's do this.
Okay.
Pull out your phone real fast.
All right.
And I want you to Google the definition of future.
Future. The future definition. I got you.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I want you to Google the definition of future. And I want you to tell me what the definition of future say.
The time or period of time following the moment of speaking or writing. Time regarded.
All right. Just that first part.
Okay.
Say it again real fast.
The time or period of time following the moment of speaking or writing.
The time or the period of time following the moment of speaking or writing.
Okay.
What that means is your future is everything that you write and everything that you speak.
Holy shit.
So what you write and what you say right now, that is going to determine your tomorrows. So when people say, I'm broke, I ain't got it. You spoke it, you thought it, you wrote it. That's what's going to happen. So, I did a lot of personal development. I used to listen to, a lot of E.T., a lot of Jim Rohn, and Bro, a lot of it just come from just limiting beliefs, what we tell ourselves. The average person got so many negative thoughts today, they don't need the world to tell them that they can't do it. Because you already having a negative thoughts. People got two mouths. They got the mouths that they speak out of, and then they got the mouth up here, the things that they say to themselves. So for me, bro, it was all about like, yo, I gotta tell myself. That's why my son put out a affirmation book, because we used to say affirmations every day while they was going to school. I'm smart, I'm a leader, I'm powerful, I'm strong, I'm blessed, I'm loved, I'm a business owner, right? But it go a little deeper than that, because that's just speaking it. If I write it, it also become my future. I used to always say, I'm gonna be the first millionaire in my family, not the last. I'm gonna be the first millionaire in my family, not the last. I used to go to the Amex lounge and I would write, money come easily, frequently, and abundantly. Money come easily, frequently, and abundantly. And I used to write that every single day. So if you think that money comes to you hard, and you think that money flow to you hard, and you think that relationships is hard to create, and you think that money is hard to create, money will always be your problem. You don't need nobody to,
right
you don't need no motivational speech. Because nothing is going to undo that. It's only going to undo it for the moment. You're like, yeah, I feel motivated. Yeah. And it's going to go right out. But what you tell yourself every single day, that counts, bro. So I tell myself every day that money is the easiest part of business. Money is not smarter than me. I tell money what to do. Every dollar in my bank account is a deploy for my family. Go to work. Money need to be dancing like Chris Brown, bro. You feel me? Like the money can't be still, bro. Yeah. And I think that people, like the concept and the way that they think about money, that's why they don't invest it. Because they think when it leave their hands, it's not coming back, bro. If this money leave, it's coming back tenfold every time. And I that's a belief. That's a belief of me. So you got to take on a belief of money, but you got to understand how money works. And if you don't got a relationship with money, you got to get one. And the best way to get one is you have to write it down. Speak it. Speak that money freely. Like, what the hell is wrong with saying, like, yeah. Like, people will see a comment and be like, yeah, would you rather have 500,000 right now or flip a coin for 100 million? Why you can't just think that you could have 500,000 right now? Why you can't? Like, in my mind, I'm flipping a coin for 10 million because I'm going to flip it and I'm going to win it. Like, that's my mindset. So for me, it's just already believing that I already have it even before I already had it.
And if you don't get it that time, you're going to get it again. You know what I'm saying?
And you're going to get it back.
You're going to get it back.
Yeah, so it's like, and people would think that you crazy. Like, they'll think that you crazy, but guess what? You got to be a little loony to think like that.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
You got to think like nobody else is thinking, bro. Because when you talk to a wealthy person, when you talk to a billionaire, they going to say something that's so common that you ain't even going to be able to catch it because your mindset is just on, like, I'm poor. I can't even contemplate or put together what he's talking about. You dig what I'm saying? So for me, bro, it's like what you tell yourself and what you write down is that important.
Yeah. No, man. Well said, man. Bro. No, man. You going crazy, bro. I can't even, bro, we can be here for literally 2-3 more hours, man. But this has been phenomenal, man. All right, so let's talk about the challenge, man.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. So what does it entail? I mean, I know what it entails, but as far as like, the breakdown, everything, let's get into it.
Yeah. So I feel like everybody should have a income of $500 to $1,000 a day. I think every person deserves that. And I believe every person could create that, especially with AI, job layoffs. It's like there's a lot of people with skill sets that they are not monetizing online, right? And I want to give people the ability to do just that. So what I do is I put together a 3-day AI digital product income challenge where I show you how to make income with AI and digital products. On day 1, we just show you how to create the digital product in 1 hour. So I show you how to create a product in 1 hour,
60 minutes,
in 60 minutes that you can lead with. That's gonna sell. Like, that's actually going to solve a problem that people actually want to pay for. Not just, you just type this in ChatGPT, I got a product. No, validating a product that people are actually actively searching for right now. That's what we're going to do on day 1. Day 2, I'm going to show you how to build a simple customer journey that can make you $500 to $1,000 a day, and it's going to work 24/7. Right now, of course, you put and publish on the internet just ain't gonna work. But what I'm saying is, we talked about the customer journey. You get a customer journey, you can make more money than 90% of the people who selling products online. And day 3, I'm gonna show you how to run $5 to $10 Facebook ads, so you ain't gotta worry about posting every single day. You ain't gotta worry about going viral and then be like, yo, why my stuff not selling? I'm gonna show you how to run hyper targeted ads so that people are currently searching for that solution.
So here's my question to you. So I have a bunch of ebooks that I have with my academy.
Yep.
I have different types of ebooks when it comes to different types of skills and also subjects.
Yep.
Should I worry and should I focus on the ebooks that is to my niche, or should I try to worry about making ebooks that I know will sell?
So you already have a niche. So I would try to liquidate and extract everything that I can out that niche before I introduce something else. Because what happens, it makes your marketing confusing now.
Okay,
and when you're talking to 2 different people, you're really talking to nobody.
That's a fact.
So who am I talking to? What is my hero product? What do I offer them? And what solves their immediate problem right now? I'll give you a framework that I'm going to be teaching y'all on the 3-day challenge. We want to solve one problem. That's all we want to solve. We don't want to solve all 8 problems. We just want to solve one.
Solve one. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. And we want to solve it in 1 hour. So one problem, one solution, and something that they could solve in 1 hour. If a person could do that, if you can help them solve a problem in 1 hour, you already know they buying the other products. Because every time you solve one problem, it create a new problem. And then when they create a new problem, they need a new solution to their problem. Yeah. And that's why that customer journey is so important, because you're solving multiple problems that they have. And then when they get to that thank you page and they talk to you, now you get an opportunity to be like, all right, well, what's your biggest struggle right now? Okay, cool. Well, I got a high ticket offer that solves all of that stuff for you. Would you like me to hold your hand and walk you right through it?
Once they buy from you once, they'll buy from you again.
A person that buy from you is 8 times more likely to buy from you again. Scientifically proven. So once they go through my funnel, the chances of them buying from me again is already 8 times more likely. I just got to have something for them to buy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to show them how to create.
Okay. And when is it?
Shoot. You not.
It can be whenever, like whenever you want to sign up for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
The dates will be below.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool, man. Bruh, let me tell you, man. I'm so happy we had this conversation.
I'm excited too.
Yeah, bro. Like I could be literally here for like 2 more hours, but Roger will kill me. So, what's your why?
My why. My why right now is to be able to, when I leave here, live life empty. You know what I'm saying? And everything that I inspired to do or wanted to do, I get the opportunity to do, not because I'm lazy, not because I procrastinated, but because I actually had the fucking guts to go do it. And that little dash in between when you was born and the day that you leave is going to have a damn plus sign, because everything that I wanted to do, I did. Everything that I said that I wanted to do, I was going to do. And I'm going to die empty. I'm going to die with no, oh, dang, man, I wish. I'm going to die with memories, and everything that I said I was going to do, I do it. Because I feel like one of the best things that you could do for yourself is tell yourself the truth. And too many people lie to themselves and say what they going to do, and they don't do it.
Yeah, man. Impeccably said, man. I appreciate you, man. This has been dope, man. So I have a last segment I always do. It's called the last call. Okay?
Last call.
So last call is going to be a barrage and different, like, variety of different words.
Okay.
So I'm going to give that to you, and you're going to give me a word back.
Okay.
All right?
All right. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Philly.
Cheesesteak.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Did we do that right?
I mean, how do you feel about, Philly? So Philly, the grind, or Philly home, or Philly, like something like that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Okay. Philly.
Gotta. Authentic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Your neighborhood.
Where I live now, or where I come from?
No, where you come from.
Where I come from?
Yeah.
My neighborhood, historic.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay. Your first tattoo that on your body, like that you got on your body.
Legendary.
Okay. Your first tattoo client.
Unforgettable.
Okay. All right. Your first brick and mortar business, your tattoo shop.
Timeless.
Marketing.
I'm looking for the right word.
It's all good. Take your time.
Yeah, it's definitely essential.
Okay, essential.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Appreciate that.
And shout out to Rico for the assist.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Your wife.
My wife. Man, mandatory.
Your kids.
My kids. Legacy.
AI.
Can we use essential again? No.
Whatever you want, bro. This is your segment. You know what I mean?
AI is just man, it's just one of them things it just gotta have when it's done right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got you. And the last one, Runway, but you can take as long as you want. You can say whatever you want. It's not just one word. You know what I'm saying?
Runway Billionaire.
Okay. Runway Billionaire. That's it.
That's it.
Bro, listen, man. I appreciate you. I think we good, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we good, man. Where can we find you? Also, your social media platforms and everything, and we'll wrap up.
Yeah. Y'all can find me on Instagram, YouTube, Runway Billionaire. Let's get it.
My man. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate you.
All right, guys. Only the best.